Not this morning, but in the future, I will continue to do little intros like this one. That was from yesterday, and thankfully, I've been able to test some cool gear. You know, for example, this morning I'm switching from the big Petzl headlamp to the small one because I'm not going up into the mountains, just running from the house. So I'm just going to use this little guy. There's the names, and I tell you what, this little one, there's the lumen difference. This little one is impressive, very impressive. All right, but anyway, not this morning. We're just going to get out the door. A little double trouble today, so we got to stay efficient, which means I got to keep rolling in the Peg 40s. All right, good old Peg lineup is in action, in testing. And if you don't see a shoe on Strava, just know the only reason is because, all right, Strava, I'm going to make a request. Could you add the ability to add shoes via mobile? I don't think you can do that. If there's a trick on how to do that, please do let me know out there in the universe. But I am just, like, I'm on the fly. I'm always on the fly, and shoes are always showing up. And I just don't always remember to add them when I'm sitting at my desktop because I'm just focused on editing, focused on emails. Anyway, to finish that thought, by the way, it's very early, so I'm still waking up. And somebody asked in the comments, Seth, how many cups of coffee do you drink a day? And it used to be like 4 to 5, sometimes 6. But I think I've cut it down to about 2 to 3, depending on the day. So it used to be more, trust me. I know many are interested in the gear that I'm testing, and so I'll continue to strive to show it to all of you before I go run. Not every day, but as often as I can, depending on that day's tasks. Getting on a classic loop when the flowers are blooming. There they are. And like this, it's not freezing. You don't have 20 layers of clothes on. It's like, oh, these summer mornings are just the best. Oh my goodness. And there's nobody out here. Okay, I saw one person with a dog. We're keeping it real simple today. It's an easy day. Actually, there's the run on your screen. Here's some attempted trying to find some heart rate monitors, but guess what? No Garmin heart rate monitors. All right, we got 2 Polars here and an iFit heart rate monitor. So, Garmin, if you're listening, if you're watching, be happy to test a Garmin heart rate monitor. So if you're into data, if you're into watches, go to yesterday's vlog where I ran up Rampart Range Road and go to the comments. All right, a lot of great comments. Oh, it's so hard. Oh my goodness, I'll go Michael Dominic. He goes, Garmin 955 LTE, no complaints, love the music capabilities. So a lot of Garmin fans out there, a lot of Coros. I would say those are the 2 top ones right now. Garmin and Coros, which is very interesting. So, bottom line, I'm happy to continue to provide the data, but I'm open to, especially when I get up in the mountains above 13,000 feet, I would be interested to see what the watch is telling me versus what using a heart rate monitor. Maybe I'll have to pull out the Polar watch and use the Polar watch instead of Garmin. But anyway, onward we go. Easy day. So a little message today. don't, you're gonna be in pain early in a training block. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have the fit. You're just not gonna feel great. You know, your legs are gonna be barking at you. Now, don't go too hard too early. I keep saying that over and over again. You got to know your body, and that's where if you have a coach or you're looking to hire a coach, just make sure that the coach takes the time to get to know you. And frankly, if you can pass over 2-3 years of old training logs to the coach and the potential coach, and you walk through and you say, listen, this is how I felt at 35 miles a week. This is how I felt at 80 miles a week. This is how I felt when I integrated 5,000 feet of vertical gain into my week, or 10,000 vertical feet in a month, or whatever the case is, and you really walk them through, because again, it's your legs. Your legs are in charge of your, and of course, all your sensory data. That's why I train by feel, is that I can feel what's going on in my legs. And right now, what is today? Day 4 of the training block for Pikes Peak and other races this summer, is that I can feel what's going on. And I actually felt better than expected today, considering I did 13 miles yesterday with about 1,800 feet of vertical gain. And I've hit my quota for the week for vertical gain. I was gonna go back up to the hills tomorrow, but I'm gonna keep it as flat as possible tomorrow, because my quota is filled for this week. And so just embrace what's happening. And now, later in the block, your training block, there's going to be a moment where you're going to have to say, okay, I've put in the base. I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta make it hurt now. I got to go to the well a little bit. But right now, early, just know, unless you're Superman, your legs are going to bark at you, or Batman, or whatever superhero you want to use. They're just going to bark at you. So with that, and speaking of running, early in the training block, question of the day, what are your running plans for the weekend? Who's racing? Who's racing? Let's cheer on the racers down below. It's time. I guess maybe May is a little bit of a quieter time because of graduations and graduations, but I hope there's a lot of races happening. Let us know your running plans for the weekend. On where we go. That's it. All right, that's it. I told you, keeping it simple today. We'll toss it to, let's see, what are we tossing it to? We'll toss it to, the running race playlist. Running race playlist. If you need a little oomph to your weekend, right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.